Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video than what you normally see on my channel. But if you are new here, my name is Amber and I'm the owner of my small business Made by Amber, where I make handmade bags and hair accessories here in Western Mass. And in today's video, I'm going to do a little get ready with me, and we're going to chit chat, do some updates, and I'm also going to share some of my holiday plans for this upcoming holiday season with you guys, kind of keep you guys in the loop of everything that I'm thinking about. And if you guys, as always, if you have any ideas or suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. As an FYI, any of the makeup products I am using today, if you guys are interested in them, I will also have a list of everything I used in today's video as well. But grab a cup of coffee or do your makeup with me and let's get into the video. So if you guys have been watching me for a little bit, you guys know I did a recent launch for my 4-year anniversary launch. Now that launch did, I want to say, okay. Not what I was hoping for, but it did better than, I guess, other launches I've done for my anniversary. I got 2 orders that night. After a couple of days, I got another really large order from a lovely woman down in Pennsylvania. She is super sweet based on the communication I had with her regarding that order, so I'm super excited for her to get that order. This is filmed in the past, so by the time this video is out, I believe she has it, so I'm super hopeful that she likes everything that she ordered. And thank you for that massive order. That really made my entire week. And I had so much fun packaging it as well. That was like the largest order I've ever gotten for my business, so thank you so much. That one of the things I was listening to earlier this week on another business's page that I really took as advice, the woman is from Ginger Patch and Co, I believe. I forget her actual name, but she was saying how she was watching somebody else's video and she was saying there's like that start phase, the middle phase, and like the more successful phase of your business. And I honestly can relate to her that I'm like stuck in that middle phase where like I'm doing good, but I'm not like getting like those massive orders, hundreds of orders every week, those types of things. But I will say I feel like I'm also in a very unique position as a business owner, because not only am I a business owner, I'm currently working full-time. I landed a bank summer job as a summer teller at a local bank in my area, and outside of summer I'm a full-time undergrad student studying business, and also going to be working a part-time job during the school year on top of running a business. So I'm in a unique position where like I can't spend most of my week working on my business. And to be honest with you, I'm still impressed with how much content I can push out in a week, how much stuff I can make in a week, to kind of keep my business alive. I'm just somebody who always likes to have a full plate, but my business will always be my baby, and it'll always be like one of my first priorities. For the exception of my schoolwork, that does usually come first, but I also prioritize my business more than anything else. I will spend all day sewing. I've done it multiple times, more times than I can count. I have a boyfriend who loves to make sure I take my breaks, even though I technically don't take them. But yeah, my business is my baby. It's what I believe is who I am, and I love that I have this gift of sewing and that I can kind of share it with everybody. And I love being able to make things that are not only useful but are pretty, like that you guys love, and stuff like that. And another thing I also wanted to try and do before the end of the year is create a faith-inspired collection. Now what I mean by that is, so I am Christian, and I have received multiple custom orders from a lot of ladies at my church for these bags that have a cross and a heart on it. And I've also thought about doing more inspirational things on my bags and key fobs, such as putting little tags with some sort of, I don't want to say famous line or verse from the Bible, but something that can stand out and be like an inspiration on something that you may not think at the time could be an inspiration to you, like when you pick up your keys and you see a verse that inspires you if you're having a hard day. Like, that's kind of also what I want, and I also believe that God has given me a gift to be able to sew and kind of spread his word through sewing as well. So I want to start a faith-inspired collection that I'm hoping to have before the holiday rush. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing my makeup. I'm gonna keep blabbing and not have my makeup done at all today. So in the coming weeks, so currently as I'm filming this, it's August 2nd. So I'm gonna be going back to school in pretty much about a month, literally. I start on September 3rd, so quite literally a month away for the most part. So in the coming weeks, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on fall and Christmas scrunchies because I want to try and get a good chunk done before I go back to school. And then another thing I am going to be working on is I am redesigning my everyday puff pouch bag. Now the only reason I want to redesign it is because I feel like I could make them bigger, more luxurious, seeing how I feel like my sewing skills have definitely improved even over the year. So I want to make those more luxurious. I actually want to have a pocket on the inside, which I know some of you might be like, a pocket on a makeup bag, but my thought process is a pocket would be also a good way to store like the small things in that bag, and I'm all about like organization. So it could hold like the little lip balms or like the small things that tend to get buried at the bottom of the bag, and that's kind of my thought process with it. So this week I am actually hoping to start working on some trialing those, and I'm going to be filming that. I'm going to film the whole behind the scenes of me trying these out in the hopes to get it right the first time, hopefully, because sizing can be a little difficult sometimes. I am just excited to have a new bag, and I've actually been very fortunate to kind of push out a lot of the old stock pretty fast. I think I might have maybe like 13 left out of the whole. I think I did like 20 or 40. I think it was more like 40 or 30 that I had are up for clearance though on my website on the sale page. If you are interested in buying them, there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just trying to push them out so I can bring in a new version of them. It's definitely hard to talk and do my makeup all at the same time, but I'm trying. I've done this before. So this year I think I have 4 markets planned. Now I will be updating. I typically list all the markets / craft fairs I'm attending on my about page, so if you are in the area of Western Mass and you want to shop in person, there will be opportunities to do that. I believe I'm doing the New England market, which is in Brimfield. I still have to confirm with them that I got in. I will be doing the Second Baptist Church in South Hadley, Mass, for their craft fair. That is Columbus Day weekend. I have Frontier Regional High School in Deerfield, Mass, and I believe there's another one. Oh, Hawkins Academy in Hadley for the Hadley Mothers Club craft fair. I will also be participating in. So I'm very excited. I have 4 of those. I will list those hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully by the time this video is out, I'll have them listed in the about page if you guys are interested in attending. So I literally have to start like full on craft fair prep because I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to do a lot during the school year with my schedule. So if you guys don't know this, I actually have one more semester left and I'm taking 6 classes. I'm graduating early. So this last semester is going to be like kind of like a crunch semester. So at least before I start school, I want to at least have everything like prepped to be like sewn. So when I have the opportunity to sew, I don't have to worry about cutting. All I have to do is grab that pile and just sew. Obviously, if I can get some things made up, that would be amazing. But I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself right now, just because I'm still trying to enjoy the summertime. Just because it's probably going to be my last summer break as a college student, because I'm graduating, which I'm pretty excited about. But again, with craft fairs, another thing I gotta work on as well is my boyfriend has agreed to help me with upping my craft fair setup is the word I'm trying to think of, because I want a bigger scrunchie board and I want a pegboard to actually hang my bags, seeing how I'm now offering more larger bags that I do want to try and sell at craft fairs as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. We are probably going to go to Home Depot in the coming week to try and figure that all out. Also, additionally, I am thinking about offering a couple more, I guess, variety like packs at a discounted price. So I'm thinking about doing like a mystery scrunchie pack on my website for the fall and Christmas time, and then I'm also going to be doing gift boxes for the Christmas time. So those would include, one gift box idea I had was a scrunchie with a pair of earrings that I will be making. I know that it might be added stress, but I also still like making jewelry once in a great while. So I'm going to do that. Another one is going to be a coin wallet with a key fob and possibly either a scrunchie or a pair of earrings. And then I was thinking about doing one where it was 2 regular scrunchies and a pair of earrings, and they'll all be kind of like cohesive. What I mean by that is like if I get strawberry charms, like the scrunchie in that pack will be like a strawberry scrunchie. So that's kind of my plan for that. I'm probably not going to make a lot just because I don't want to not make any money off of it. I might do a couple of little packs, and then I might do like a mystery one of that as well. These are all just ideas. If you guys have any ideas as well for gift packs that you would be interested in buying, please let me know in the comments down below. I guess the best thing to say is for the next month, because we're currently in August, it's going to be a lot of prep and a lot of sewing. And the month of August is also just kind of busy for me right now because I have my best friends, both of them are actually getting married, and I'm in the wedding party. So that might take up a little bit of my sewing time, but I really don't mind because I love them so much and I want to be there and support them as much as I can. But in between all that chaoticness, I am going to be sewing as much as I can, prepping as much as I can, especially when I get home from work. Like, I get home from work around 5 to 6, depending on the day. But even just spending an hour of cutting fabric and prepping things can go a really long way. And I know an hour might just seem like an hour, but if that's taking away extra stress, like literally all I can do is set aside 1 hour every night I get home just to cut like scrunchies, for example, because that's going to be the next big thing I'm going to be working on is my fall scrunchies. Because if I remember correctly, I believe I want to launch my fall scrunchies literally the day that is considered the first day of fall, which I think is like September 21st. And then I think I want to launch my Christmas stuff on like the second week of November, roughly. So yes, that might be a good month or 2 away for both of those, but that's still not a lot of time in terms of how busy I am. So I'm really hoping to prioritize my time management skills over the couple months before those are launched. I totally did not realize how big my eyebrows are with this type of lighting. I normally don't do my eyebrows like a lot, but today I'm feeling a little extra. So I guess I have some eyebrows today, which typically I don't normally. That's a weird off-topic thing. This year has also just been a really crazy year with a lot of up and downs. I feel like in both my personal life and business. But I definitely feel like I've come a really long way in terms of my business. Like, I started my YouTube channel last year, and then I kind of just was like, nah, and then I was like, you know what, we're gonna go for it. And I feel like I've gained so many like new perspectives even on my business just from being on YouTube more and like watching other business owners with their business and like hearing from you guys. So I'm very appreciative of all of you for subscribing and following along with my business journey. It's definitely, what I will say, my content is as raw as you will ever see it. I am very truthful and very honest. Like, I don't have like a fancy studio like a lot of other people I see on like social media. Like, literally, if you look right behind me, that is my studio in my room. In my own personal room, I have a little corner, which is my sewing corner, and that's where I run my business. Like, just that. I do everything in my room. Like, it's super not aesthetically pleasing for maybe like the bookshelf, but like, it's not the most aesthetic place, but it's still a place that feels like home when I sew. And it's still a place that still allows me to have a creative mindset and still be a business owner. My corner has improved over the years. I used to be sewing on like a craft fair 4-foot table, and now I have an actual IKEA table. So there's definitely been some improvements to help with organization and productivity, but it's still like my dream is to have my own little craft room when I get my own place. So I just want to be honest with you guys. I'm not a glamorous small business owner. I don't have glamorous content. Like, most of my footage is very raw, me yip yapping, making mistakes sometimes. So I'm really thankful that you guys are still here to support me, even though I may not have the most aesthetic place to film content in. I'm gonna do my mascara really quickly and then I'll keep chatting. Mascara's on. But yeah, I'm just super happy with how far I've come with my business. So I don't know, this is a very chatty vlog, kind of all over the place. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys are interested in following along with my business journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video, and make sure to follow all my social media pages as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.